going on YouTube? We're doing another long DoorDash week, and we already got our first morning order, $12 for 5 miles, starting off a long day. So after completing my DoorDash Across America challenge, I am now in Phoenix again. The reason I'm still doing deliveries in my car is because there's a job in a different state I might do, and if that falls through, then I might actually try for truck driving school, so I'm kind of in a waiting in-between period. I don't want to get another Airbnb here in Phoenix because it's super expensive during the winters. I also don't want to sign an apartment lease, because like I said, I don't know where I'm going to be next month. I've also been staying with some people I know in a nearby state, but DoorDash isn't good there, so I wanted to come back out here to film more videos, and the whole sleeping in my car thing doesn't bother me for some reason. As long as I'm on the grind, working on the channel and making videos like I enjoy, then I'm happy. And even if I get my CDL, truck driving school, or even if I get a different job, I'm still going to make videos no matter what, so don't worry, but we'll see what happens. But for now, let's check in how we're doing so far for day number 1 of this work week. That order was pretty good, but as you can see, it brought me out in the middle of nowhere, and I gotta drive all the way back. Alright, so 4 hours and 45 minutes in. Here are our numbers for the day so far. Not too good at all. I headed to Planet Fitness and did a workout to keep busy. Last time I did a week living in my car, my back did not feel good from not moving, so I decided this would be a good idea. I hit an early shower. Planet Fitness had a great deal, $1 for a free trial. I wasn't originally planning on coming back to Phoenix to film more videos, so I canceled my other gym membership, which kind of made things harder for myself by having to get a new one again. Also, another major downside of living in your car I found honestly is not as profitable as you think. For things like this, here I am eating out because my car doesn't have a refrigerator. I guess the way to go is to get a cooler, which I kept telling myself I was gonna go buy for groceries for stuff like ham and cheese sandwiches. Instead of eating this burrito, it ended up being like $17 after the tip, a lot more than I wanted to spend on a meal. It was a good burrito, but definitely not worth $17 mathematically. What I end up doing for the rest of the week is buying dry groceries like granola, beef jerky, bananas, peanut butter sandwiches, etc. from Walmart to eat throughout the day, and then I'll eat out once a day a nice cooked meal that tastes good but is also filling but not too expensive. So I'm not out here wasting too much money on food while I'm living in my car delivering. But enough with all that talking, let's get on with the ride along and see how this dinner shift goes for the rest of day number 1. We got a nice double order from the Old Town downtown Scottsdale area next. It has been a while since we got an order, but I got one that's actually good now. $14 for 2 miles. And bro must really like chocolate. 7 giant Hershey chocolate bars, but I'm not complaining because that was an easy shop. And although these Walmart Uber Eats orders have been risky lately with problems like Walmart not having the orders, I did take this one, $16 for just 6 miles, and it came with an add-on as well, which we separated by putting it in the front seat, earning us a nice $27.37, definitely worth it. Our next order is to Whataburger. This Whataburger usually takes forever, so I'm a little worried, but it is $4 per mile. Actually, this Whataburger is fine. I was thinking of Smash Burger, the one that's across the road. There's so many different burgers now that I don't even know. For Brendan O. Thank you very much. $20 for 6 miles, late in the dinner shift. This order is huge. We picked up our first order, which is looking pretty expensive. The second pickup was from a Five Guys inside of the mall. So yeah, I unassigned that one because the steakhouse order probably held all the pay for the order, and I was right. It had a ridiculous extra tip, bringing it to $27, and the Five Guys order probably would have been like only $3 extra for an additional 20 minutes. And my last order of the day is a $9.50 for 4 DoorDash. No extra tip, but still a pretty good one to wrap up the end of the dinner shift. We had some amazing orders there towards the end, but a slow start and numerous long waits throughout the day proved not enough for it to push us over $25 an hour, but still not terrible numbers for a Wednesday. I grabbed an energy drink that I could drink the moment I wake up tomorrow. I also grabbed a sleeping bag because it's gotten colder since I was here last, but the cheapest one should still be more than enough to keep me warm, as it is Arizona after all. Alright guys, not a whole lot of room in here. Also, should have gotten a different color. This red is not stealthy, so I'll probably end up returning this sleeping bag anyways because I don't like spending money. We will see you guys tomorrow for another dash. Alright guys, we're back on that grind. Luckily, I don't even need a fridge for this because it's cold already. I edited during the first few hours of the morning, which is something I stopped doing later on in the week because I could edit anywhere and I need to prioritize delivering this week instead while I'm out here. So I hit an early shower again and decided it was time to hit the deliveries. Alright, we're off to a late start. It is 11:45 a.m. and we are starting our dash just now. It's okay because it's a Thursday, but tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we need to do more than 12-hour days. Yesterday we did 10 hours, which is, I need to do more than that. We got our first order of the day, and it's actually pretty decent, quick Instacart, $13. Like I mentioned, it's Thursday, so I expected it to be slow, but not this slow, as our 12 o'clock hour only consisted of these 2 lame orders. Well guys, it has been an hour and a half. I've only done those 3 orders. It is completely garbage right now. Things are not looking good out here at all. And we got these Phoenix, Scottsdale people in the Teslas cannot drive. Oh my gosh. Right as I escape that parking lot, of course I get an order to a restaurant that's right in there. We finally got a good one. $18 for a 7-mile double order to the same customer. I've never seen a double order on DoorDash from McDonald's, so that's interesting. I picked up the first order, and as I was driving, the customer sent me this message saying that they'll increase the tip, and it ended up being $28 total, which we got done in 34 minutes. That last order definitely saved us, but now I'm starving, so it's time to eat, and then we're gonna continue on. Guys, a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, the Solo app. The app has a pay guarantee feature where as long as you're on an active trip and you make under what they promise you, they will make up the rest. You'll also get $10 when you sign up with the link in my description. Check it out for more information. I decided to get some Hawaiian barbecue, which I ate in my last video. It is quite delicious. We got our next order right here, $13 for 3 miles, but I gotta deliver a battery. So let's go pick it up and deliver it, I guess. It says that we are dropping this order off to Firestone. Our next one is another one that is out of the ordinary, a Walgreens pharmacy pickup. I've never done one of these where you just pick it up from the counter, and it came with a $0 tip. And DoorDash turned gray again. We need a big dinner shift to make up for today, because even with that huge order from earlier, we're not doing too great. And that's what I'm talking about. Right as I recorded that $30 shopping order, says it's gonna take less than an hour. Now this is no small order, 21 items, and about a half an hour in, I had 1 item left. I couldn't find it, so I went to remove it from the order until I made an insane mistake. I accidentally unassigned the entire order instead of just removing my item. In an instant, my $30 order was gone. This is just like when Bill Buckner missed a routine ground ball to make the Red Sox lose the World Series. I just couldn't believe what I just did. Guys, that is without a doubt one of the worst mistakes I've ever made. I mean, just one click of a button and I just wasted all of my time. I wasted the customer's time. I wasted Uber's time, but you know, we don't really care about that. But oh my goodness, guys. Now, I don't even want to DoorDash anymore. But we just gotta forget that happened and continue on. I got a $7 order now. Man, this is not good at all. Today's hourly rate is very much gonna get affected by that one mistake. And we are dropping off the $7 order to the Scottsdale Airport front desk. I'm still emotionally hurting from that $30 that we missed out on. I got this one right here. Is really risky, $18, 12 miles going up in the mountains. But it's got a lot of items, so who knows, maybe this is like a $100 tip. And even though we did get a nice extra tip on this one, I'm way out of my zone, as you can see. But we did drive a decent ways back until I get this clutch $16 for 3-mile Grubhub that is definitely going to compensate for all those dead miles that we drove back. Subway, eat fresh. As we head into the end of the dinner shift, at least our next few orders are solid. Here we get a nice $16 pizza order, followed by a $9.50 for 5 DoorDash, and then an $8 for 4 from the same pizza restaurant we were just at. It's pretty late to order steak, if I may say so myself, but our friend Nicholas C. has decided to delve into a filet mignon sandwich and some Fleming's potatoes. Yep, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Have a good night.
You too. Alright guys, we are already going to call it a night for today. The reason being So I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with a fresh start. Let's take a look at today's numbers. These are not the numbers I want to be putting up, but I'm planning to go way harder the next few days with it being the weekend, so I'm very optimistic for better statistics. It seems like I've let the market get the best of me the last few days, but it's time to get revenge and get some $300, $400 days. Check out my next video coming out soon for a continuation of this week. Subscribe if you enjoy my delivery videos, and we'll see you in the next one.